Okay, we start. Welcome, Malik, my friends. Welcome everybody else who is watching right now. Um, Today is what, Monday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday.
So we have some new stuff for you guys. We have some good stuff we're going to talk about. Me and my friends right here, and we have to we have to have you today. But first of all, I want to apologize for my voice. I have some going on. We have a new season right now, so we can. Most people can, get sick a little bit because of the weather change, something like that. So I am apologize first uh, for me, for my friend. I think he also got something. So when you see me drinking water or something, I apologize. But I feel like we have to do this. We almost uh, we almost just didn't kind of take a day off, but we decided to do that because we love you. We like to be with you again, and we also like to get together with my friend and talk about this stuff because yeah, we like it. So welcome, my friend. You can say something to our viewers right now. So I have few stuff I'm gonna talk about. But first of all, welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing
Doing well.
good.
How is the weather treating you right now?
Man, telling you, don't know what's going on, but no, it's the unsanitary people.
But you've been in Ohio like all your life, so you don't like, oh, it's too cold, I'm gonna die, something like that, right?
Yeah, no, it's just about taking care, having a stronger immune system, eating the right things, working out, going into the sauna, sweating all your toxins out or whatever. Anything bad you have in your body, like if you sitting there, you're eating food and you just letting it sit in your stomach, it's gonna turn into a toxin.
Bro, we don't have time to work out,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a whole
Like,
nother it's
like,
a
like,
whole
like
nother topic.
myself, bro, I cannot tell you what time. Like, what the last time I went to the gym? I cannot tell you that. I can't even remember
You
when.
could you could just buy a one person in home sauna and not a sweat out your toxins.
Yeah,
That's only like $200, $100. Just get in there for like 30 minutes a day, you'll sweat out all your toxins.
yeah, I thought about it. But we have a gym right here. I mean, yeah, it's not like, but I just need to like to be disciplined and start to take care of my body. I have a friend who was asking me if we can take like 2 days a week going out, like going to work out, like take like a schedule. He's cool, bro. He's like big, but I don't know, bro. I'm
No, it's
I'm
just
getting
about
old. I'm getting old, bro.
it's really not that, bro. It's just about eating the right things and just sweating. Like you supposed to sweat in your sleep. You're not supposed to really be in AC all the time. It's not natural for you to just be sitting there. Oh, I'm hot. Let me turn the AC on. And oh, it's getting hot in the car. Let me turn my AC on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
stopping everything that's natural.
It kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Uh, like back home, it's not everywhere where you're gonna have AC or heat. I grew up without AC. I grew up without heat. When it's cold, it's cold. You're gonna cover yourself. If you don't cover yourself, you're gonna die. When it's super super hot, there was no AC. If you take bus going to like going to the town or somewhere, there was no AC in a bus.
But everybody was so healthy.
Everyone, yeah. Oh,
Nobody really
oh,
got sick for real, I
bro, my
bet.
daddy, bro, my dad is 75, but he looks like me.
Yeah, it's
I'm telling
real.
you. So I don't know. I think US has a lot of benefit, but US has also a lot of,
Anything could be too much of anything could be bad.
there you go. Too much of anything can be bad.
Yeah, too much of anything.
It's like work. It's like I used to work at McDonald's. When I first came in this country, I used to work at McDonald's, and we was closing like 1 o'clock. Bro, we was throwing away like a lot of food, a lot. And me and my friend was like, bro, you know how many people are hungry outside this country? And they look at how many food they throw away. This food is still good.
That is sick, though.
But because, we took like a bunch of McChicken and whatever, chicken nuggets, and take them home and eat them in the morning before we go to work.
Man, you catch Dunkin' Donuts or like a donut shop, you could probably get like a whole free thing of donuts because they just throw their donuts away. Like,
yeah, this country, bro. This country have to come back to some type of a discipline, bro. So I have a few stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about some of the stuff that's been trending on internet about number one. Listen. This country was built on immigration, right? We are immigrants. Somehow I like to talk about immigration, not because I don't like immigration or because I like immigration, none of that. Just because I have some feelings, I've seen this video in Chicago when the people are really suffering. People are like really poor. But there's this bunch of people from all over the world that are living like better than U.S. citizens. And the worst thing is this mayor he's increasing tax to be able to pay off this type of expenses for immigration. I was like, so why you do that? Why don't you take all this immigration, give them paperwork, send them to work? They're going to pay themselves. No one come here to depend on anything. They come here to work. Instead of taking these guys who are able to work and like put them in hotels and whatever, pay for everything, why they don't give them paperwork and send them to work? Send them at Walmart, McDonald's, hotels, housekeeping, all those type of jobs. They will be happy to do that.
But
why they don't do that?
But most immigrants is work. Most immigrants I do see, they do work. Most of them. But most of that money, all that money that they keep saying, I'm going to up tax, is either going to their pockets or it's going to the army. Like, you know how much money is geared towards the army is ridiculous.
I know.
They're lying. They're just saying that we're going to up taxes and do this. But, I mean, yeah, you do see your tax. They do be, like, paying workers to do your highways, rebuild your schools and stuff. But you're barely even paying them.
Want to allow for the citizens in Chicago to suffer.
You ain't going to abide by what the president of the United States said. Everybody know better than that. Loser, get rid of the illegals.
Illinois is turning purple. We're going to turn red.
My people. To my people with color individually. Stop giving people free votes just because they look like you. Just because they got a skin color, the same skin color as you, just because they might sound like you, or just because they promise you or they say that they're going to do this and they don't do it. Like, come on now. You know how many people we've been giving people votes? Oh my God, we're going to vote for Joe Biden just because he got a black vice president. Turns out we don't even think she most likely not even black. Turns out, but dude got in the office and didn't do nothing for nobody, for real. Didn't get nothing done.
But
dude was suffering still.
If you want to know, at this time, 45% of African American men, they voted for Trump.
Yeah, I know, but this is the thing. This is the thing I'm saying, man. It's like we keep voting. Oh, we want a black president. We want black this. We want black that. And it's like the higher ups is just going to sit here and laugh and be like, so you just vote even if I have somebody black on my team. So all I have to do is just get over here and shake hands with a black person. Now I'm listening. I look like I'm voting for black people. Like, we just giving away free votes at this point. We just electing people just like, man, like, people need to do their research. Just because a person sounds good, Just because a person looks good, it does not mean nothing. You're just voting. Like, just because he's black don't mean you vote for him. Just because he says he's for the black people don't mean you vote for him. Like, look at his campaign and actually see what that's gonna do to the economy in 4 or 5 years.
Sometimes I think they kind of want to honor the family. You know, I think they don't want to change. They don't want to shift like right away, like overnight, to vote for somebody because they don't want to disappoint. They don't want to. They want to keep the tradition.
I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. But at the end of the day, does anybody know that black people were first Republican? At the end of the day, do black people know that Democrat started the KKK? Democrat, there was somebody that was a Democrat that said, I will have black people voting, I will have African Americans, black people voting Democrat. I will have these dumb people, something. I couldn't even pull it up. This was crazy. I couldn't believe he said this. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I heard some story like black people was, before, they was all like conservative. But over time, they came to change for some reason.
I forgot what it was.
Let's listen to this guy.
And you and them people over there, y'all pledge to serve us, not Cotton Zara, not a personal interest, but y'all do. And you can smirk all you want. Mr. said also the other day that the presidency of Trump disrupts black Americans. It doesn't. You disrupt black Americans. Your workforce development scheme.
Bro, he's talking to the mayor right now.
Immigration scheme.
The mayor is sitting over there.
And your housing
That's what he should hear.
You a criminal. You should be investigated by the IG. But I know it's a gangster in this room, a criminal. One that thinks that he is above the law, that he can dictate the law. Y'all want to be relevant. But I'm telling you, the people in the city of Chicago need good representation. They need a representation that don't lean towards corruption. They need a representation that don't use people because they think they can. And you and them people over there, y'all pledge to serve us, not Cotton Zara.
That's true,
not
right?
a personal interest, but y'all do. And you can smirk all you want.
Mr. Sims, direct your attention towards me, please.
You're a criminal. Why do I got to address you? The feds need to address you. DOJ need to address you, and hopefully Donald Trump will address you. Because you're going to protect the undocumented. Why you going to allow for the citizens in Chicago to suffer under your, 33%? You and C.J. Lopez cooked that 3% up a long time ago. Y'all called it a circuit breaker. Y'all been talked about it. Remember, before you came in here and gave that jovial speech, you need to be inspected. You wearing that?
Yeah, let me say something.
Sergeant at Arms, please restore order, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be mad too. Like, we sit there and we're hoping this black brother come in and he help us out. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, can you expect a dude that really has no name? I'm not saying he didn't have no name, but he doesn't have as much power as Trump. Like, say you take somebody with Trump. Trump already has all this power. He has all these connections. He has money. So now he's coming into being a president. His power moves and what he do and his word is going to mean more. So it's like, we gotta take somebody who already has somebody's word that actually means something. Because at the end of the day,
you mean like they should not do this to this mayor? They should.
If they want something to change, they have to come at the people who's at the table, and not just one person. Everybody can't look at the one person in the table and then not look at the people that's hiding in the background. Like, we have to come at these people that's hiding in the background. That's been the same people over and over again.
Yeah.
We have to get those people out of here because obviously voting for a new president, voting for a new governor, I mean, that stuff do help, but it's like, man, y'all been the same people forever. Y'all haven't done nothing. This is a new world we're living in. This is 2024, almost 2025.
Bro, everything is kind of upside down, bro. Everything is kind of...
They're like 60, 70, 80 years old trying to govern a world that's not, they don't even live in no more. You don't live in this world no more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you're old and you don't live in this world, but this is not 1960s. This is not 1970s. These higher up people are trying to run the world, run run the cities, run the world like this is 1980. This is not 19s. We're in 2024 right now.
Yeah.
All of that stuff is over with. Prices is up, gas prices, everything is high. Kids is getting more violent. There's social media. Like, you gotta run America way different. Especially now that we're basically a lot of technology now. This is a complete different world that so you don't know nothing about what's really going on in this world. You just know what you know. But this is a whole different world that we live in. Like, you don't know nothing about social media. I mean, you think you do. They think they know, but they don't really know. They don't really understand the world that we living in. They need to change, like.
That's why AOC, AOC, she's a member of the House from New York. She said they understand now why Trump was able to win. It's because he was able to use the small media, like Joe Rogan, all those small podcasts, so he can, reach young people, because young people right now, they don't watch this big media. They don't watch CNN. They don't watch SNBC.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they don't watch all the stuff.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is a whole different world that we living in. And if you can't try to understand and learn our world, it's like, what's the point of you like trying to be a politician and governor everything? You don't know what these kids are. You don't know what it's like to live in this world. It's not 1960 or the 19s period is nowhere close.
It's over. But people need to run. They need, seriously, Democrat, they will have to run the hard way, the very hard way, and they have to.
Democrats and Republicans.
No, I'm talking about what he just said. He just said, AOC said she's going to start herself a type of podcast like this. That's what she said. Because she found out people are not interested anymore watching TVs, TV shows, all this stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have time for that right now. Everybody's struggling to work and pay bills and be able to take care of themselves. So they don't have time to sit at home and watch TVs. They watch everything on the phone. And whatever they watch is on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all those stuff. So now we found out what's happened. So we're going to start to invest into those small peoples. So you better start type of, so
yeah, I feel like these older cats, if you want to sit around and make laws and you want to govern how we live life, I think it's time for them to learn what 2024 is. What 2020 is, what 2024 is. It's a whole different ball game. You can't run it like you was running it back in the day. This ain't the same. It's nowhere close. Yeah. We live in two different worlds. And every 10, 20 years, we live in a whole different world. Everything is different. Everybody's doing different things. This is not the same. I don't pull out a paper map to see where I'm going.